I was just calling about the Too Beautiful to Be Heard. I can't believe you're still on the air.
From the Midtown studios of Bloomberg Television in New York City, this is Charlie Rose.
Good evening. Welcome back to TBTL. This is Drew McFrizz, listener, an original 10 from Redmond. And what we're doing tonight is part of the birthday celebration for TBTL. This is the first birthday. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
It's
lucky I wore this tux. I didn't even know this was the anniversary.
You look fantastic. I think
Thank you.
Camera's going to love that. Is that a bowler?
It's what they had at Brocklin's formal that didn't make me look like a chubby Abe Lincoln. Yeah.
I want to take it back to start with. I want to take it back to the actual birth of TBTL. How long was this show kicking around in your head, Luke, and in your head, Jennifer? What were the conversations like? How was the show actually brought about?
Well, let's see. Jen and I had known each other for a long time, you know, not having radio shows, but just being kind of friends, and I was friends with Jen's sister. And we always had these different radio jobs, but we kept thinking that it would be fun to do a show together. So one time, how long ago, we had this meeting at Uptown Espresso.
That was in 2002.
About this dream show that we would like to do.
We actually did a demo at the KOW studios together on like a Saturday. You and I went into a studio together and we cut a demo tape.
I have no memory of that. Are you sure that happened?
Yeah, you riffed on the Olsen twins. I'll never forget it.
It does not sound like something I would talk about. Are you serious?
Yeah, we did a demo. And
can you find that demo?
No, you had it.
The fact that I don't remember that it happened is a terrible sign in terms of me holding on to it.
Well, since you're here, Sean, obviously you weren't part of the original planning of the show, but you become integral to the show. You seem to always be on whenever you swing that squeaky microphone over. You've always got great contributions. Has this experience made you happier in your work?
Well, first of all, thank you, Charlie. No,
he had media training right before this.
I got to give credit first off to Jen, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be part of this experience right now, because she was the one who thought of me, she said, and I believe her, first off, for wanting to engineer the show. So I was, stoked and, just thankful for that, and then I met Luke, who I didn't know from Adam or Eve. Sorry, this is just really weird talking to this darn thing. That's a lot better.
Okay, next question is, what about Luke frustrates you the most?
What frustrates me the most about Luke is that he is often late, and that I oftentimes can't get the answer out of him that I need to do what I have to do, because he has to kind of think about it, and sometimes his greatest genius is at the last minute.
She's in the room. Vanessa is in the room, but I'm going to ask you, how does she feel about her life now as a public figure, thanks to you?
Well, something happened today that I am explicitly banned from talking about. But other than that...
You cannot say something like that.
Other than that, she seems to be... I can't talk about that, right, sweetie?
That leaves us free to speculate.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
No, I don't. That's not fair.
No.
You also have tears in your eyes.
Don't do that.
All right. I would say most of the time, she's incredibly generous about it and nice to me. And
I don't think she likes it when you call her a little person. That's just from me to you.
I don't think I've caught that, but no.
She's. You know what? I get like really Jimmy Stewart on these kind of things. He also, by the way, a big fan of the bowler hat. People don't know that about him. But I have been really lucky that on this show with Jen and Sean, and in my actual personal life with Vanessa, I am always surrounded by people that are just way better human beings than I am.
And right now we are going to put Japan's #1 mixer Sean Dettori on the Budweiser hot seat. Pour yourself some Boozahol there.
I will.
Sean, we don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to get to these questions very quickly.
What's your safe word, by the way?
Your safe word is Chèvre.
Okay.
Which leads me to the first question. The Snickers pie. Is it Snicker or Snickers? What does a Snicker own
I think
something?
it was Snickers pie.
Snickers
Yeah,
pie.
it was Snickers. Fried Snickers pie.
Okay.
Not like Fred Meyer's.
No.
You for this recipe, you purchased some goat cheese and a meatloaf tin. What was the thought process there, and how
such a
high
good question.
were you?
Okay, I was not high much. No, I wasn't high at all. But
Tired and emotional?
I was tired and emotional. My thought process was this: I needed some. Shoot, I can't even think of the cheese.
Mascarpone.
I
Yeah,
needed some
the recipe called for mascarpone, which is basically Italian cream cheese.
Right, and
But they didn't have it, right?
They didn't have it because it was late at night, and all I had pretty much was Safeway. So I went to Safeway about 11 o'clock at night, looking for all the ingredients. So I figured, I was looking at all the cheeses. I saw feta, blue cheese, all this kind of stuff.
Ricotta.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I saw, well, I can't say it because that's my safe word, but I saw my safe word.
You saw a brand of goat cheese.
I saw a brand of goat cheese, and so I was like, well, I don't really know. I thought goat cheese. I thought goat cheese. That's nice. It's creamy. I like goat cheese, so I went for that.
Okay.
Both bad decisions.
The road to damnation is paved with good intentions. I think that this was the object lesson.
And that's why it was the #1 train wreck in the listener survey.
It was fabulous. I want to thank
Josh Kearns is saying chevre.
I want to thank Luke and Jen and Sean, and I want to thank TBTL for a wonderful year and finding me a lovely fiance, Emily in Austin. Someday she'll tell me her last name. But this has been the Charlie Rose Show. Drew McFrizz substituting, and have a great year, another great year for TBTL.